Welcome back. Now, from doctor to rock star, Dr. Tommy Mariba took a leap of faith and gave his creative side a chance when he and his musical outfit, Magic Strings, released their first single, Khanyisile, Come Home. The band is named after Dr. Tom's love for musical instruments, particularly the guitar, drawing inspiration from his roots in Venda in Limpopo. The musician and guitarist joins us now in studio to take us through his musical journey. Dr. Mariba, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you very much to Morning Live and you, Simpiwe, for inviting me this morning.
It's an absolute pleasure. It's always a pleasure. So how did you first get into music? Was it always something that you loved, or the music bug just beat you? And how was this, and how far back was this?
No, when I was growing up in primary school, I learned to play the guitar. My late uncle, Robert Ngoweni, taught me guitar. So I played guitar in my primary school and high school, but when I went to varsity, when I did medical career, there was too much work that I didn't have time to play the guitar. So now, after practicing medicine as an orthopedic surgeon and a spinal surgeon, at this stage in my life, I thought I've got a bit of time. So I had a YouTube channel for just under 2 years now called Beautiful Guitars, where we review guitars, guitar amps, pedals, and other related amps. And after 10 months or so, I had good music pieces that we got through, and the producer, which Muraro Mkwe, who has been in the business for over 20 years, he says some of the most beautiful, original, authentic music he has ever heard. So he said, we'll make it into an album, and that's where we are. And Khanyisile Come Home is the first single to come through. People will hear it. It's beautiful. Some of the most beautiful guitar play you'll ever hear in any radio today. How
do you juggle being a medical doctor and a musician?
I didn't have time initially, but at this time I've got a bit of time because I just turned 60 and my practice now is a bit streamlined. Okay. So I said, no, I've got a bit of time, so I can say half playing as an orthopedic spinal surgeon and half as a musician as myself. I play acoustic guitar and I'm the main songwriter for Magic Strings. And the songs people will hear as we're releasing a single every 3 months or so is some of the most beautiful music they will ever hear on the radio today.
Can you tell us more about, your experience as a musician in the Venda culture? I mean, how has your upbringing shaped your music?
When we grow up, we used to listen to, at that time it was during apartheid days, it was called Radio Venda. So they used to play a wide variety of music, including Venda traditional, where you just had an acoustic guitar being played. And some of the most famous musicians at the time, Albert Mundaram, Eric Mukese, it was so beautiful to hear the acoustic guitar and the singer, just the two singing. Yes. And that really inspired me. And therefore, afterwards, I learned to play the acoustic guitar. So everything just stems from there. The beautiful acoustic and accompanied by nice vocals is just amazing to me. And that's why I'm playing acoustic as part of Magic Strings.
And I heard you earlier talk about Khanyisile Come Home. Let's talk about that track. I mean, what inspired it to write it? What's that about?
Khanyisile Come Home is the first single from the album One Night in Vegas, my debut album. And in this case, it's a love song about two lovers. The lady got fed up with what things were not going well in their relationship. And then the gentleman now is singing the song. It's a very beautiful song, that Khanyisile Come Home. And hopefully the lady gonna come back because it's so beautiful. Right. Who won't like this beautiful song?
So it's basically a love song?
It's a love song, yes. Quite right, yes.
So is that what you write about, in some of the songs? I mean, what's the central theme that runs through your music?
No, it's not really, we don't really have a theme on the album. The album has got 10 tracks. Okay. And like I said earlier, the album title is One Night in Vegas. So we've got a wide variety of songs, but they're mainly Afro-pop songs.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what does the name Magic Strings mean to you? I mean, why did you choose it? How did you deem it fit for the band?
Yeah, we were looking for a name, and because the songs you'll hear from Magic Strings today, we're playing One Night in Vegas, and Kanyisile Come Home, you'll see a beautiful acoustics and electric guitar, so beautifully laid down and produced. And therefore, we sort of saying the way the music is going these days, people are longing for this original, authentic, guitar-based music. And then we said, the way the music is going on, because the person who's playing electric is one of the best electric guitar players in the country, Blessing Muzanani. So we said, no, Magic String just fits the name of the band.
Okay. So are your songs in English or in Venda?
They are both.
They're
so
both.
like I said earlier, so it's about half-half. So of the 10 songs, were about 5 are in English and the others are in Venda. The ones in Venda, they might have a bit of English and so on, but it's about half and half. And therefore, for crossover purposes, we'll be releasing like Kanyisile is mainly in English, all in English, except the name Kanyisile, but it's all in English. And the next one, it will be Chesla Puzla, released in November. It's in Venda, a bit of English, but mainly Venda.
Okay.
And the next one, Do You Know, is just English. And the idea behind is that our music want to be heard and enjoyed by everybody in the country and worldwide.
It's got that crossover appeal.
Crossover
And how is
appeal.
the music scene in the Venda culture? I mean, do you see it growing in popularity?
No, it's growing in popularity quite significantly, even more so that after COVID, we are seeing people now really longing for live music and authentic music based on the guitar. So, and that's where we are. People are really longing for the authentic guitar-based music.
All right. Doctor, how do you get hold of you?
We are on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, website, and TikTok, Magic Strings, if you look for Magic Strings. And Kanyisile Come Home has been released on all digital platforms from the 11th of August 2023. So it's available for downloading, purchasing, and streaming all digital platforms.
All right, Dr. Mariba, great chatting to you. All the best, hey?
Thank you very much,
Great
the
stuff.
listeners,
Thank you.
for
Thank you.
live TV
Thank you.
and Simpiwe.
Don't just walk away, is
Oh,
it?
okay, thank you.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Well, that was a musician and guitarist, Dr. Tommy Maripa, talking to us about his first single, Kanyisile Come Home. Your sports is up next.
Musical Instruments guitar shop here in Silver Lake in Pretoria. They are supporting Magic Strings and the release of Kanyisile Come Home. So you can see the posters of Magic Strings and Kanyisile Come Home poster, all posted on their wall here in Pretoria, Silver Lake. And you can see the rest of the shop. The rest of the shop, all the guitars. So thanks to Musica Instruments in Silver Lake, they are supporting Magic Strings and the release of Kanyisile Come Home. Thank you very much.
Aye, 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 aye. Kanyisile come home. Do you know I've traveled around the world in 7 seas? Your sister is your sister, it's all the same. And I've traveled around the world in 7 seas. Your brother is your brother, don't you know? Do you know? Do you care? Do you remember Cain and Abel, Brutus and Caesar, Jesus in Christ. Oh no, why don't you love thy neighbors as you love yourself? Do unto others as you do unto self. Ever since Yobi yobi yo, yobi yobi yo, zina lawe ndi jazino. Yobi yobi yo, yobi yobi yo, otambera Kaizer Chiefs. Yobi yobi yo, yobi yobi yo, zina lawe ndi jazino. Yobi yobi yo, yobi yobi yo, otambera Kaizer Chiefs. Andres Maseko scored a brace and people felt betrayed. As Swallows beat Chiefs 2-0 to Land Stadium. People started to wonder if the player was just on holiday. How could they lose a match with such a world superstar? Yobi yobi yo.
We'll never be the same again without you in my life. Ooh, baby, please come back home,
She's leaving now, you are following also.
Honey, where are you going? Please don't leave. Can you see that? Come back. Can you see that? Please, we can sort this out, baby. We can sort this out.
Keep going,
Can you
keep
see-
going, keep going.
Can you see that? Please come back.
Can you see like